Hi, my name is Ximo Rosell. I'm a robotics teacher in IES Bernat Guinovart, and this will be a video tutorial for the Erasmus Plus project Robintech. In this video tutorial, we will continue working with EPLAN, and in this case, we will learn how to work with macros. What are macros? Macros are a tool that EPLAN gives us to help us draw schematics faster. Okay, so let's assume that we have this circuit here, and this is a typical DOL circuit with the protection, the contactor, and the motor. This will be the kind of circuit that we will be using quite often, so it will be nice if we could use it in just one symbol. Okay, so we are gonna select it all, and we are gonna right click in it, and we are gonna click on a symbol macro. Okay, create window symbol macro. Let me zoom in. So when I do that, all I have to do is write the name. I'm gonna write DOL power macro, okay, since this will be the power circuit. And you can see here in the right hand side that the EPLAN has said something. In this case, it's saying that the macro has been created. And if I go to the control circuit, I will do the same. Okay, I will select all this, right click, create macro, and in this case this will be DOL control macro. Okay, and again I click and okay. I don't need to do both of them in together, but I've decided to do that just so you can see that we can have several macros at the same time. Okay, and now that we have the macro, how do we use them? So we go to the Insert Center, and here we choose a Windows macro, symbol macro. Okay, and as you can see, we have the different macros that we have created. I already had this one. I did this before, so don't worry about that. But the one we're gonna be using now is this DOL power macro. Okay, so I click and drag, and now I can place the whole circuit with just one click. Once I enter it, we have different options here. These options are regarding the labels of the circuit. We will usually use number. Okay, so when we click in OK, we can see that the elements are labeled or are named following the last one. In some cases, we will have elements like this one that get the question mark. Okay, so in this case we have to be careful, and we have to change the name, the DT, and I guess this will be Q2. We have to be careful with that. And once we've done that, all we have to do is complete the circuit with the proper elements. Okay, the same can be done in the control circuit. Okay, so in here we will go to Insert Center, DOL control macro, we drag, and then we place. Okay, again we will usually choose number, and again we have to be very careful with the labels and the DT, with the device tag that we have. In this case, this Q3 most likely will be Q2, so it's labeled, so it's linked to the one we have just insert. Okay, now we would complete the circuit, not this one, but this one. Okay, and with that we will have the electrical schematics of the control of two motors. Okay, we can not only create macros for symbols or small schematics like this one, but we can also create page macros. So let's assume that we will use this kind of page quite a lot in our circuits, okay? The power supply page, which is likely to be like that. So what we can do is we right click on the page and we create a page macro, okay? We label it any way we want. This will be power supply macro. And when we click here, we go home, okay? Now we have the option of inserting a new page macro. Okay, so to insert the new page macro, okay, before I'm gonna delete this one because the page macro will be the same one, so we will have two with the same name and number, so I'm gonna delete this first, okay? If we were working with an MP project, we wouldn't need to do this, but in this case I have to do that. So here we click in page macro, insert, this window's open, and we look for the power super macro that we created, and finally we click and enter. Okay, here we just click in OK, number, and now we have our power supply. Anytime we insert a macro, we have to be very careful with the data tags, device tags that we have, okay? Because in some cases they might be wrong and we will have to rename them, okay? But when the project is empty, not like this one that I've been using, there shouldn't be a problem and everything should be alright, okay? Okay, so that's it. I hope that you have understood everything, and let's see in another video. Bye!